nation's latest school shooting is in our own backyard. Today, a student opened fire at a middle school in Roswell, leaving 2 other students shot, and a small town in shock.
Good afternoon. 2 middle school students are in the hospital, one in critical condition after police say a 12-year-old opened fire in a middle school gym. State police say the suspect did it when it was full of students. News 13's Cole Miller is live at Berendo Middle School in Roswell with what we've learned. Cole.
One of the victims is in critical condition at a Lubbock hospital. The other is in serious condition. State police and Governor Susana Martinez just wrapped up a news conference about an hour ago to speak about the shooting.
We have a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old who were shot while simply sitting in their gym waiting to go to class.
Police say the students were gathered in the gym at Berendo Middle School at around 7:30 this morning, waiting to head to their first class when a 12-year-old pulled out a gun and started shooting. It's not known at this time how many shots were fired, but according to a hospital official, an 11-year-old boy and 13-year-old girl were hit. The superintendent says the whole thing lasted about 10 seconds. A staff member was able to talk the boy into setting the gun down. An off-duty state police sergeant was dropping his son off as everything happened, and we're told the principal came outside and asked him to come into the gym and apprehend the 7th grade shooter. Officials say it appears the boy acted alone. His parents and the victim's parents have been notified and are working with state police.
We're probably going to interview, by the time we're done, maybe probably over 100 students and faculty. We have to work through that, so we're going to be here for quite some time.
And we're told a staff member with the school was also hurt. She refused medical treatment. As for a motive, we're still waiting to hear something on that. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Cole. We're also learning new information about that suspect who police say shot the 2 Berendo Middle School students this morning. Police have not yet released his name, but again, they say he is a 12-year-old boy, a student at the school. We have spoken with witnesses who reported seeing what the 7th grader did when he opened fire. News 13's Emily Younger continues our team coverage from Roswell.
Kim, according to state police, the shooter is a 12-year-old 7th grader here at Berendo Middle School. They're not releasing his name or a motive at the time. Witnesses say he was a nice kid, even a member of the middle school football team. But those same witnesses say they'll never forget what happened in the school gym today. We spoke with one student who said he was terrified for his life as he watched the alleged shooter walk into the gym holding a shotgun. One witness says the boy didn't have a backpack and wasn't wearing a school uniform, the Berendo school t-shirt that all students are required to wear. He says that's when he thought something was suspicious. The witness says that's when the 12-year-old walked toward the bleachers where a majority of the 6th and 7th graders were sitting. He says then he heard a gunshot.
We were sitting at the top and then the stairs, and then he was right there. I saw him trying to get on the bleachers, and then I saw blood splatter, and then I saw he fell onto the floor, and then I was like, oh my goodness.
12-year-old Joshua Ramirez says he heard 3 gunshots, then saw the suspect throw the shotgun on the floor. He says then he saw a school employee apprehend the suspect. That's when the school was put on lockdown. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Emily. Now, the 2 students injured in today's shooting were rushed to a Roswell hospital immediately after the incident, where they were stabilized. Then they were airlifted to University Medical Center in Lubbock. The 11-year-old boy, according to hospital officials, is in critical condition. This is video as he arrived at the hospital there in Texas. Hospital officials say he was then quickly taken into surgery. Witnesses tell us he had been shot in the face. Now, the 13-year-old female victim arrived at the hospital a couple hours later by plane. Officials say her condition has now been downgraded to serious, which is better than critical, obviously. Both were taken to the hospital in Lubbock because it is a Trauma 1 center, better able to deal with critical injuries.
You know, as a level 1 trauma center for a pretty vast area of honestly the southwestern United States, we will get a lot of patients in from different portions of the country, and so our team is prepared for this. Our doctors and nurses have trained for these type of instances.
Now, hospital officials tell us the boy is out of surgery. His condition is still critical. The girl is in surgery right now.